Hello and welcome back guys to the second devlog on my pixel art RPG game series. So if you haven't checked the first one, go ahead and watch it first, there will be a link in the description down below. In the last devlog we made these NPCs in the village and I wanted to make them interactable. There was some UI elements existing in the file packet that I got, so I decided to just use them as a panel for the dialogue. So as you can see, I can move, and when I get close to the NPC a button E for the interaction shows up, and as soon as I get out of the range it disappears, and when I click it, it shows me the dialogue, which is just a test text for now. The same thing for the other NPCs as you can see, as well as the knight who will prevent you from going inside the cave. I saw that the enemy fight is missing something, so I added the blood effect using Unity's particle system. And now as you can see, I get blood effects from hitting the enemy, which I think give the game more life and satisfaction. For the game UIs, I found this free pixel art on OpenGameArt, which suits the environment I wanted. I made some adjustment on Photoshop to make it as 5 slots instead of 3. I think 5 slots is better for more variety for item usage. Then I slapped them into Unity and I set up the health bar as well as a script for controlling that. And now as you can see, when the enemy attacks the player, he receives damage and the health bar updates. Now, in almost every RPG game the player can have different kind of weapons. So I decided to add a new one and my choice landed on making a bow. Since the first weapon is a sword, I wanted a weapon with a long range. I used Sprite with the help of another pixel art image reference on the internet, and the final result looked like it, and I was pretty happy with it. And I made the script for the bow and I made it to follow the mouse rotation, which ended up not working as intended. After fixing that, I made the projectiles for the bow, which is the arrows, and I added them to Unity. And as you can see, now I can shoot in different directions, but I still need to add a timer between the arrow shootings. And I also added the ability to switch between the weapons using 1 and 2 keys from the usable item bar below. I found this pixel art enemy in itch.io with the name of Bringer of Death and I liked it, so I downloaded and I set up the animations. And now we have a second enemy which can be a boss or some sort of strong enemy. One of the most important things in an RPG game is the inventory, as well as the items inside. So I got these UIs from OpenGameArt again and I made the inventory design using those sprites in Photoshop. And this is how the design is looking so far. As you can see, I have an item section as well as the player's items that are in the future plans. So for the items they will be divided on different types. The first type I thought of is potions, in which I got a small and a big health potion that add different values of health to the player. So right now, as you can see, I have a low health. If I open the inventory here, I have the small and the big potion. If I use the small, a healing effect appears on the player and I receive 20 health right here. Another 20 if we do it again. And the same thing with the big potion that adds 50 health. After that, I made sure that the health won't add up when the player health is full, so I made an alert for that in Photoshop, and now when my health is full and I try to use the potions, an alert appears saying that the player health is full. And I also added a description for the items below. And with that was all the progress I made so far. I hope you enjoyed, make sure to subscribe and like this video. That's it for today's video, peace out.